guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna have a different video. I don't know, just sort of gauge interest, see if you guys like this type of video. I'm leaving Audi because I came to get a bit of hardware for an upcoming video. If you recognize these bolts, type in the comments if you know what I'm gonna do next. Why do I need these bolts? Anyway, like I said, we're just going for a little drive today. Just a POV video. See if you guys like this type of stuff. And while we're going for a quick drive, we're gonna talk about the car. What I like, what I don't like. There's not much I don't like. Up to this point, there's one thing that I'm not particularly fan of. Well, two things. And the first thing is the gear selector and the steering wheel, because even on the S-Line you get perforated leather on the steering wheel and the gear selector. Makes no sense to me why Audi didn't put the perforated leather on the S4. You'd assume the S4 is better than the S-Line, so at least the same type of steering wheel the S-Line gets. I'm not saying the full leather, the full perforated leather one like the RS, because I get it, that's an RS, but I think it should have the perforated leather. But that's easy. That's easily fixed. I don't know about the gear selector though. I don't know if you can get one with perforated leather without being the RS, which obviously you're gonna have to pay RS tax on the parts, but we'll see. The steering wheel, you can just get an S-Line one and replace the paddle shifters and the S-Line badge, and you have an S4 with a perforated leather steering wheel. The other thing I don't like on the S4, it's that, let's say it's a performance vehicle, and yeah, when you start it, or as you heard it on the cold start, when you start it, yeah, it has a bit of tone to it, and yeah, I really like that. But I don't like that when you're driving on the road, that the car is very, very quiet. It's too quiet for my taste, to be on. I don't want it loud, but I want it to be louder, and that's why I'm thinking, well, not thinking, eventually I will replace the resonator, because that will give the car a bit more sound without being too loud. Especially because, if you don't know, I work at night, and I don't want to be starting the car at 11:30 at night when I'm going to work and waking up all of my neighbors and having the neighbors hate me for my loud exhaust. But yeah, so see, and when you're driving, if you press accelerate a little bit there, I don't know, the camera might not pick that up now, but the car has a little bass to it. There's a bit of, you can hear the exhaust, so that's what I really like. But most days, unless you're flooring it, the car is very, very quiet. So yeah, so that's the two things that I don't like about this S4. I think it's too quiet. Oh, I hope they're not coming for me. But yeah, now the things that I wanted to buy this S4 for. Obviously, because of the 3-liter engine that it comes with it, obviously the 300 plus brake that the car has. I wanted one with sat nav. Not that I use it a lot, but I do use it sometimes. I wanted one with sat nav. That was a must-have. The super sport seats, that was a must-have, although I wanted a black and white interior, but when I got this one, there was none for sale that I thought was good enough. What else? I wanted power folded mirrors, but that wasn't a deal breaker, or the sport differential. This car doesn't have a sport differential, but that wasn't a deal breaker either. If it had, good. If it not, no problem. Power folded mirrors, I have the car coded for it. I have the switch ready. All I need now is the actual folded mirrors, and the car will fold the mirrors on lock, on the button. The car is ready for that. What else I wanted? Heated seats. Yeah, I don't know if there's any S4 without heated seats, but yeah, I did want the heated seats because being leather, when it's cold, it's gonna be really cold, and the heated seats are a plus. And in this car, they heat up really quick. They heat up really quick, which is very good, especially on cold nights. But yeah, so what else is there to talk about? Sound, engine, the gearbox is very good too. The shifts are so fast when you flooring it. The shifts are very fast, and especially since I done the gearbox mount insert, it removed the sloppiness on the gearbox. You do feel a little bit of improvement. It's not a major improvement, but you do feel some improvement, which is very good. What else? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take you now. There's a small tunnel that goes under the train tracks. I'm gonna take you there for a bit of sound clip, because the car sounds mental under there. It's so loud going under there, but I really love it. Every time I drive around there, I always go under the tunnel just to listen to it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick pull here when the line turns green. Open the windows a little bit. So yeah, that's quick. If you heard, it's the brakes. This never gets old. This never gets old. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive up to the tunnel, and then I'm gonna restart the camera there when I'm near the tunnel. The tunnel in question is just around the corner here, so I'm gonna have the traction control fully off. Not that it matters too much, but I'm gonna have it off. I'm gonna throw the gearbox in sport and open the windows and floor it down here. This woman wasn't too happy about that. I saw her shaking her head, but well, tell me it doesn't sound good. Every time I drive around here, I've got to do it because of the way it sounds. When I got the car, I was using a lot of fuel exactly for this reason, because I was flooring it all the time, everywhere, because the car sounds so good. But yeah, so guys, let me know if you like this type of video. If you do, I'll start making a few more of these. Please press the like and the subscribe button. And yeah, like I said, I've got the bolts now for modification upgrade, so to speak. I have the parts on the way, so when they got here, there's gonna be another video on that upgrade. And let me know if you recognize those bolts, if you know what they are for. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.